I am a married woman and I value privacy. And I say that to say that I don't want to go telling all of my business, but at the same time, I want my business to help someone. You know what I mean? Whereas things that helped me in life, especially as a woman, within my womanhood, as a wife, as a mother, coming from many toxic relationships. Well, I can't say many, at least 1.5, and I only count the half because I didn't know it was that toxic until after it was over. So that's why I counted it as a half, not because they didn't count as a person, but because in the relationship, I saw the things that were problems, but I painted them and I put little hearts all over the flags. Like, yay! But yeah, and so I've always been, I can't say, well, I guess I can. My daddy used to tell me I was so naive all the time, but I was so in the clouds. I'll say, like, literally as a child, like I've literally always lived in like imagination land. And so it's like, I'm really in my head, like rocking out on a unicorn that has like one of those piano guitars, like in the clouds, but also in the stars. And so it's like, I don't know, but the stars and the clouds are all there at the same time. It's a really pretty vibe. Okay. Imagine rainbows and sparkles coming from the guitar every stroke. So yeah, that's what I'm doing in my head. And so something like that many probably would see as a disadvantage, just being in La La Land, is that it lets you be playful. I actually think it was something that was once a trauma for me, where it's like I was stuck in childhood, or not even stuck in childhood, I was stuck in imagination land from surviving childhood. And so in imagination land from surviving childhood, it was a way to cope. It was a way to escape. And I guess that continued beyond my realization. Hi, thoughts. That's so funny. Yeah, I think that's pretty interesting. So things that they're pluses and their minuses, or not pluses and minuses, but it's the balance. It's something I actually didn't even realize until just now, but there's balance, because sometimes being in La La Land, you can be naive. And my daddy literally used to tell me that I was naive, and I was just so in La La Land that I was just like, oh. I mean, I didn't even use context clues to see what it meant. But it was just like, I just kind of, oh, okay, like naive. Yeah, so it's just like, I was the third and final child in my household. So maybe that was just baby girl luxuries. I don't know. I'll accept that for myself. See, that's the positive and negatives. You see what I'm saying? Like, it keeps going back to the polarity of things. And it's so interesting how these things work themselves out perfectly and divinely, because it's always a coin. And it's one item. And I don't even remember how the quote goes, but they say something like it's the same coin on the different side, or however that saying goes. I can't ever think of it, but it is. And everything's either you're working in its power or you're working in its defeat. Oh, you're so cringe. Hello! My lips. Is this it? Is it? It is not. Tease it! It won't. It won't. Ew. Who said that? I forgot I was even on here. Oh, that's gonna have to do, baby. That's gonna have to do, baby. My lips look a lot less dry and unloved. Ooh. 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 Oh yeah, so we was talking about polarity. Can you hear me scratching? But I think the sooner we realize the ways that polarity can help us in any given situation, you realize that you have the choice to operate in its best interest for you. And if you can't, you just drop it where it's at. So You know, don't try too hard to control things. Just let things be, because things are going to be, life literally happens around you. You can't expect the world to conform to you. Like, I said to confirm, but to conform to you. You can't say, hey, everybody, everything and everybody, do as I say right now. Yeah, you can't expect the world to conform to you and to all of your needs and all your requests while ignoring the laws of the universe, weather, natural happenings, all the abundance that at every single moment each choice takes us down a different lane. I don't know even where I was going with that, but I felt like whatever I was saying was real important and real profound, but I lost my thoughts because I was thinking about other stuff. Oh no, oh no. Hi, thoughts. Yeah. You see the shadows. Actually, the sun is in perfect placing, even though it's not I mean, not the sun, the car thing. It's like I can feel the sun, but it's not like in my eyes. In my eyes. Oh, I'm starting to sound crazy. Let me get a cough drop. That'll help. Put that thing down, baby. We're programmed. Guess in the sentence there, huh? Life is so wonderful. Turn this heat down. It got me all stuffed up. I hear that. Stuffy nose me doesn't sound very cool, but messy action, showing up anyway. You don't always get to show up perfect, so long as you show up. Having a stuffed nose is not a weakness. Yeah, no, having a stuffed nose isn't a weakness, and it's not an excuse to not show up. It's unfortunate, but it happens. I'm a human, or am I? I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say I'm an alien, but oh, that's funny. I've always thought we wasn't from here, and I used to look at the sky and I was like, this is not real. I used to stare at the sky. I still stare at the sky. I don't know why I feel like that's such a feminine hobby. Oh, because my head's underneath the clouds. Wow. Why haven't I noticed that before? That is a feminine quality. Yeah, I'm just like floating through life happily and slowly like a cloud, like just observing, literally in both ways. Like I literally stare just into the sky, nighttime, daytime, and the stars, and the clouds, and the sky. I hope this ain't making no noise. I hope not. That'll be really disappointing. Let's see.